Hi lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having a beautiful week. Today I really want to talk about how to be happy, how to really be happy, and not those fleeting moments where you're smiling or laughing, but how to truly be happy within yourself and make sure that you're spending your time and focusing your energy on the stuff that's gonna really make you feel good and feel like you're making the most out of your days. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you do, thumbs up. And also, that wasn't really a thumbs up, and also if you're not already subscribed, do subscribe and click the notifications bell just so you get notified whenever my videos come up. But they are posted every Friday because it's Friday, so why not? Okay, so I have a little piece of paper here and I did an exercise last week. I came across the most life-changing book, well, not the most, I came across a really amazing book, and I feel like it's made a huge impact to the way that I see my life, perceive things in my life, and also go about my tasks day to day. It's called The Gifts of Imperfection by Brené Brown. Please comment below if you've heard of Brené Brown or read any of her books. This is the first book I've read of hers, and I need to read more. And I'd really love Adam to read this book too because I found it so beneficial. My sister read it, gave the copy to my parents. When I was visiting my parents at their place, I found it on the bookshelf, pulled it off because I was having a hard time with dealing with my own feelings of needing to be perfect and just living up to other people's expectations or perceived expectations that they might have on me. And this book just made everything so much less complicated, and it just brought a lot of clarity to my day and my life. So I hope you guys find this exercise helpful. But what I learned or took from one of the chapters in particular, which is what inspired me to make this video, is that we tend to focus our energy on goals that are more about acquiring things, achieving things. We focus our energy on achieving certain things, thinking that that's going to bring us happiness. And it's important to be mindful of what it is that we want to achieve, and it doesn't mean that it's bad if it happens to be materialistic, if it happens to be number focused, like having 1 million subscribers. That's all great, that's fine. But it's not so healthy if we're thinking that our happiness is dependent on achieving those things. And so with this exercise, what I did was I wrote down when things are going really well, when everything feels good in my life, what does that look like? So consider taking a piece of paper and write down everything feels good when, and see what sort of things are happening in your life that contribute to everything going really well. And then on another piece of paper, write down all of the goals that you're working towards and that you are striving towards achieving, whether they're short-term goals or long-term goals, and see whether there's any correlation there, because most likely there isn't. If there is, you're doing really well, and perhaps your goals are more health-focused, and that's something that I'm trying to now be mindful of as well as I go about my days. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I wrote down, just so you get a bit of guidance and understand perhaps how you might like to do this exercise too. But what I wrote down for my goals, for my acquisition goals, let's start with that. I wrote things down like buy a house with Adam, buy a new car, reach 1 million subscribers on one of my YouTube channels, earn a certain amount of money, get more sponsorships or get another book deal, all those sort of things that are really important to me, but perhaps that's not where the joy comes from. Perhaps once I achieve them, I'll still feel the same. Do you know what I mean? So then I wrote down everything feels good in my life when, and this is where it got really interesting. I wrote down everything feels good in my life when I spend time with Adam, I set aside me time to relax, I get outdoors, I'm active and I'm going to yoga regularly, perhaps every day or every second day. I eat really healthy foods that energize and fuel my body. I'm sleeping well, 8.5 to 9 hours a night. I need that much sleep. Some people sleep less, I need that much. I set healthy work boundaries and take time off in the evenings and weekends. So I'm not on my emails a lot. I'm able to enjoy my Saturdays and Sundays. That's time for family and friends. I set those boundaries that I really need. My home is tidy and inviting and relaxing. I'm speaking to my friends and I have meaningful connections. I'm making a positive impact in the world through the work that I'm doing, so I'm finding purpose. And I've got a lot more on this side as well. I'm feeling energized, I'm not overworked. I spend time educating myself and gaining wisdom through reading. Adam and I have plenty of time to do things together, such as going for breakfast, date nights, walks to the beach. So you can see none of the things that I'm aiming towards achieving actually contribute to my day-to-day happiness or joy. When things are going really well in my life, it's not because I reached 1 million subscribers or I bought a new car. That might be a really happy, fun day, but that doesn't really mold my life into the life that I really want to create and feel completely as though I'm living it wholeheartedly. And so I wanted to share those points with you because I'm wondering whether there's other people out there that might stop when watching this video and think to themselves, wait a minute, why am I working so hard to achieve these things? Am I doing it because I have the luxury of doing that and I'm good at it and I want to and it's fun? Or is it I need to achieve those goals in order to feel better about myself, to feel happy, in order to enjoy my life? Once I have that house, then I can relax. Once I have that new car, then I'll feel good enough. Once I get 1 million subscribers, then I'll feel like my work is fulfilling. Just doesn't sound realistic to me, actually. And when you stop and think about it, maybe the key to happiness is just enjoying what you have and being aware of the little things that are actually the really big things. Maybe that's what it's all about. I really think it is. So have a think about that and try out that exercise. I'd love to hear your comments or read your comments down below. If you do this exercise, if this video resonated with you, if you've read any of Brené Brown's work, and actually if you can suggest any books to me as well along the lines of self-development or inspiration, I'd love to check them out too. I've got a list that's slowly growing and yeah, my bookshelf is not going to hold all of them. So I don't know. Anyway, that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoy this little sit down chat kind of a vlog, and I'll see you next week. But don't forget to subscribe and check out all of my other channels, and also go follow me on social media. You can find me at Study with Jess on Instagram, and I'm sharing my little words of wisdom on a day-to-day basis there too. So I hope you like that. All right guys, have a beautiful week and I'll speak to you next week. Mwah. Bye my lovelies.